All right, NBA draft lottery time. Is it on Patreon?
No, because I'm still waiting to get the link. All right, now we're officially live. We are officially live. So Bobby, tell everyone what this is in case they're rewatching it.
We are doing our Patreon t-shirt giveaway. We have a whole store of t-shirts. Our Patreons who do $2 a month. One, they get a giant sticker. When I say giant, it's way too big, but we still give it because we love you guys. You get live streams to our podcast, which is cool. There's a live chat, stuff like that. And then also you get put in a raffle for a t-shirt. We do twice a month. Thursday during the season, it'll be on every other Thursday night football. So we'll just watch football and we'll do single elimination until we get a winner of the free t-shirt. So if you win the t-shirt, you basically just got 16 months of Patreons for free. Like you got like with that $2, you got 16 months of value with that t-shirt. So I mean, right now we only have 32, so you got a good chance of getting it.
I just DM'd you the link, the YouTube link, so you can put it on Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yeah, I just DM'd you the link.
All right. Let's get these sons of guns out here. Copy link address. Talking Giants Twitter. Can people jump in this if we give them the Zoom link?
I mean, I guess. Yeah.
We will figure out a way to do it. Yeah, and this isn't really a watch it back kind of thing.
No. Hey, but you never know.
Maybe we'll delete it right afterwards. All right, I just tweeted it. Ain't no sunshine with you on. All right, sweet. We got it all set up. All right. Wait for people to get in here. Let me move my computer so I can watch the TV and look at my computer at the same time. How we doing? Bang, bang, boom. The Wicked Witch is dead. All right. So, do we have any NBA fans in the chat? Drop your NBA team in the chat. I know it's going to be a lot of Knicks. It's going to be a lot of Knicks fans. And then we can get started with the how many laps did I run today? Not enough, honestly, Stoolie Tom. I have not run enough. All right, let's start with the raffle as we go. We're talking to Jay Williams right now. All right, so this is gonna be easy. We're gonna flip a coin, or here I'll flip a bottle cap. How about that? I'll flip a bottle cap. We'll call this closed. This side open, and there's 32 Patreons, so we'll just literally do it tournament style. It's perfect. Hopefully next month we have 64, and then
we're not doing a random number generator, huh? And we're not going to share the screen, which can make this a lot easier.
Well, we're trying to take our time. We're not trying to do it all and blow our load in 3 seconds.
Whoa!
Some people enjoy this. I know you're.
Some people enjoy blowing loads.
Some people enjoy watching this stuff. Everyone in here is a Knicks fan. My first time in the chat. Yeah, baby, it's open to the public, not just Patreons. All right, let's. Rachel Nichols is on. I bet most people like Rachel Nichols. I think she's pretty good. All right, let me pull up my first Patreons. Here we go. Heads or tails? We got William House and All Things Giants. So I would go. The bottom one will be tails. Top one heads. Tails. So All Things Giants moves on to the next. I need to get a coin. So I'm going to grab a coin. Hold on. I am going to grab a coin.
I have very little investment in the NBA. In my room, and my TV is not on. I do not have cable. but I have what do you call it? I have Roku, but I don't know how to get. No, there's an Xfinity app on the Roku. Did you get your coin, Bobby Skinner? Are you here? No, he's just not here. Oh boy, so it's just me. I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining. I'm shining. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. I'm mad at myself because I didn't finish a blog. I didn't finish my blog. So what I basically wrote about is what are the, go to talkinggiants.com, by the way, and see a lot of the blogs that we worked on. I do a lot of deep dive analytics blogs. So some of the stuff that the thing that I'm working on right now are what are the positions and the players the Giants can't afford to lose due to COVID or injury. That's what I'm working on right now.
While we go through this.
Sure. I was talking to myself. Yes.
If you can't get Anthony Edwards or James Wiseman in the NBA draft, who do you got? Who would you draft? Please don't say LaMelo Ball. All right, next. All right, I got a real coin, baby. All right, Sean Corn is heads. Zach Mahoney's is tails. It's not Mahoney's, it's Mahoney. Heads. So Sean Corn on the cob. He will face all things Giants in the next round. Congratulations to Sean Corn. Honestly, it's an honor.
We're also one subscriber away from 900. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Oh, sweet deal. Should I retweet this? All right, I'll retweet once we get to the Sweet 16. All right, Justin. Next up, we got former college football teammate of myself, Alex Keller, versus Wild Man, Instagram, getting in the DMs. I love my guy, Sean O'Connell. All right, Sean's gonna be tails. Keller is gonna be heads. I like Sean in this matchup. Tails never fails. It's tails. Sean O'Connell. Do you know Sean O'Connell? Sean's have taken the first 2 out of the first 3. Yeah, Sean O'Connell and Sean Corn. Do you?
No, not at least I don't know the last name. I mean, obviously there's a lot of Sean's that follow us on social media. I don't recognize the last name.
Ooh, you went to high school with Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, I like. Obviously, he's 22 kind of thing, but honestly, draft good players. Especially at that, if he can be an Amari Stoudemire type, I think he would be good for the Knicks. And Stooley Tom, you're probably Knicks. We're gonna have a lot of Knicks fans, not only Nets fans. We don't really ever get the draft in the lottery because we gave all our draft lottery picks away. And then when we finally had a draft pick, we made the playoffs. So, all right, next one, Chris Wan versus the lovely Chrissy Smith. Chrissy will be. Do you know Chrissy Smith?
That may or may not be my mother.
Okay.
Imagine if she wins this.
That would be really rigged, honestly. All right, Chrissy is. Oh, we got Chris versus Chrissy. That's a good one. Chrissy will be tails, and Chris will be heads. I'm rooting for Chris, honestly, because your mom's going to support us no matter what.
Yeah, that is true. I'm rooting for Chris too.
It's heads. Chris Wan moves on. All right. Well, he's going to face Sean O'Connell in the Sweet 16.
We got a good compliment on our Caden Smith PPP. Stay tuned. I know we've been a little quiet on YouTube recently. It's not because we're not doing PPPs. We're still doing them every day. What I think we're going to do, Bobby, is I think what will be really money for us is the week of game day for YouTube. We'll probably be catching up on PPPs because we're a little bit behind video editing wise. So stay tuned. We're not leaving because we're getting lazy. We're still doing them every day on the podcast app. So
Stooley Thomas said that Obi Toppin was 6'2" his senior year. I didn't know that. So my man had a growth spurt. I like that. Stooley Tom, I want to know who you are on Twitter.
May not be on Twitter. May only be a YouTube person.
Maybe. That could be what it is. All right, we got Speak Your Mind next versus Frank Roman. I don't know if he wants his last name out there, so I'll go Frank the Tank. 2 very early supporters of the show. So here we go. Frank will be tails. Speak Your Mind will be heads. It's tails. Frank the Tank moves on to the Sweet 16. Frank the Tank.
I'm gonna yell at him.
Frank the
I'm
Tank.
Dylan Rivera the next time that I see him. He's not a Patreon member.
I thought he was. You can't yell at people for not giving us money.
I'm gonna yell at him.
All right, next we got Robbie Perisco for Snacks. Your guy Snacks.
Oh, he could be coming to my neck of the woods tomorrow.
My brother's here.
We may go get an Italian dinner.
All right, so Snacks is tails. Head, Snacks, you lost. What a loser.
Good. I don't want him to win.
All right,
I
so
give him enough.
Robbie, yeah, he gets just clout from us. Robbie
Yeah, he does.
Perisco. He
You know his pinned tweet, by the way?
what
Snacks'
is
his pinned tweet of David Tyree catching the ball on his head and Michael Jordan on the iPad laughing.
what about it?
I made that video for him.
I like
And I
it.
said, "Hey, put it as your pinned tweet." Oh. He didn't make that video.
We are live on YouTube. All right. Stop pumping up LaMelo Ball, Jay Billis. All right, we got George Elmer versus Matt. Matt doesn't have a last name, so we'll see what happens. Who are you rooting for in this one? George Elmer, Elmer's Glue, or Matt?
Matt.
It's Matt. Matt moves on.
Mr. Brownstone says a huge ass is probably a top 3 pick.
What about Hugh G. Rection? I saw that on the news one time, but I got a good laugh out of me.
Huge ass.
And then Evan Decker versus Speak of the Devil, Mr. Brownstone. Mr. Brownstone and me. I'm rooting against you, Mr. Brownstone. You just win too much. So Mr. Brownstone's in the chat. Heads or tails? I'll let him pick.
Topher Pete can't stand LaMelo Ball.
Good. I'm with you, Topher P. I love Lonzo, and LaMelo is like half the prospect that he is. I guess it's a weak class, but Mr. Brownstone, come on, heads or tails? We're waiting on you. I know that this is delayed by 10 seconds, so I can't be too mad, but waiting on you.
I have never heard of these people besides LaMelo Ball.
James Wiseman, man, I love him. He's a rim runner. I think he can be better than Joel Embiid one day. I think he has that type of potential. All these guys have their players. Actually, not all of them. I wish the Nets would have missed the playoffs so they could have been in this. Tails, Buddy Brown is tails. Tails wins. We move on to the Sweet 16. Come on, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Rachel. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, here we go. Okay, let's watch it a little bit.
Will be made by
The Celtics. All right, so that stays. That's all right.
the 13th pick goes to the New Orleans Pelicans.
Pelicans, 13th. No reaction.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Taking the draft belongs to the Sacramento Kings.
The Sacramento Kings. There you go, De'Aaron. De'Aaron Fox looks weird without his hair.
Picking 11
I miss it.
How's Rudy Gay doing?
All right. Speaking of Rudy Gay, the Spurs get the 11th pick. Rudy Gay kind of sucks. He's average at best. Oh, that means no, that's right. The Phoenix Suns. Whew.
What's up, Victor?
Voila.
Oh, Victor, I'm about
The
to tell you.
Wizards. The
I
Wizards
know
got
who
the
Victor
9.
is.
8th. Say the Knicks. The Knicks. So someone jumped up, and it's
All right. We have a double jump. That means that both Charlotte and Chicago have
Ooh.
jumped into the top 4, while New York is at number 8.
dang. I'm sorry, Knicks fans. At least you're not
Oh,
going to
wait,
get LaMelo
I-
Ball.
I totally got confused by thinking that the NBA draft was tonight.
That was the draft lottery.
I got like, I'm thinking, oh my God, we're going to be here for so long. No, they're picking the selection order. Wow. Talking sports. I'm ready for it.
The 5th pick.
And the 5th pick will be made by
The Cleveland Cavaliers, they fall out. Dang, that sucks for Cleveland. You know what? Actually, it doesn't suck. They've won the lottery like 19 times. They got LeBron, Kyrie, Andrew Wiggins, who they traded for Kevin Love.
The lottery is fixed, Victor says.
It is fixed.
Knicks
I
are going to
I
get the
just put
number
out
one
a
pick.
tweet. I'm anti LaMelo Ball. Like for real.
For real.
All right, so maybe the Timberwolves getting. They could use Anthony Edwards on the wing. That would be fun. D'Angelo Russell, Edwards. The Warriors, though, I almost just want to see the Warriors back on top. It'd be kind of cool. All right, let's get back into it. I guess we'll go a little more rapid fire.
That would not be cool.
I don't think it'd be cool. I like seeing good teams be good. Hot take. Like it's fun when good teams are good. You know what I mean?
I'm kind of done with the Warriors. I'm done. I don't need
I
it
don't know.
anymore.
I don't hate them. All right, Joe Manganiello and Chip Maloney. Heads. Joe moves on. Joe Mange. Gareth Lewis and Danny King. Danny King really shouldn't be in this.
No.
Screw it. We'll do the damn thing.
Why?
And Gareth won anyway, so that's cool.
See, ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie.
And now we got another not Gareth, but a Garrett and Garrett Gleason and Charlie Vitolo, G-Man HQ. Charlie Vitolo will be tails. What do you know is tails? He was on to the Sweet 16.
Glizzy Nation.
Who said Glizzy Nation? Mr. Brown?
No, I said that.
Oh. The lottery is fixed. I'm a Hawks fan. It's so fixed. Wanted Wiseman. Wiseman would be another. There's so many. I can't wait to see. I know this class is weak, but I think Edwards and Wiseman are going to be two really good players. Toppin, I think will be good, but I'm not for sure. And LaMelo Ball, I'm totally out on. So
Never lost.
all right, let's go. All right. Chris Mickle and Keenan. Keenan is tails. Chris is heads.
Keenan 40.
Heads. Chris Mickle. No, it's not Keenan Forney. Although it would be cool if he was part of this. But I like this Keenan better, I'll be honest. Richard Tanansky and Anthony Bordinato. Anthony Bordinato moves on to the Sweet 16. Anthony Bordinato. He does magic. All right, we got Matthew Johnson and Topher Pete. Topher Pete. Heads or tails? If you're in here.
Topher Pete.
You know what? I'm a tails guy. I'm going to pick for Topher Pete. Tails. Tails never fails.
Always bet with your.
It's tails, baby. Topher Pete.
Always bet with your blank. Finish the sentence.
Always bet.
Always bet with your male genitalia part. No, we're thinking two very different parts.
I feel like I did bad math on this. It's not showing all 32. All right, and then Jeff Boyd is the last one. All right, so I'm missing one, so I'm going to go random. Give me a number between 1 and 8, Justin.
7. Danica
All right.
Patrick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is either all right. George Elmer. He is our lucky loser. He gets back in. He gets back in the game. So that's why you got to stick around to the end.
Oh,
people.
second wind.
When is the actual NBA draft? I think it's October 10th, or no, it's September something. I don't know. Justin bets with the tip. All right, Sweet 16, Justin. Let's go rapid fire before we get back.
If you were betting with the tip, then you'd be betting heads. So that's false. No, you bet tails because it hangs.
I like it. All right, all things Giants. Sean Corn.
I know who I'm rooting for.
Heads. All things Giants. He moves on to the Elite Eight.
Boom.
Sean O'Connell, Chris Wan. Chris Wan moves on to face all things Giants. In there. All right, Frank the Tank, Robbie Peresco. Robbie Peresco. Elite Eight to face Either Matt or Mr. Brownstone. Mr. Brownstone, you've been eliminated, my brother. You've been eliminated. Joe Manganiello versus Gareth Lewis. Mr. Gassman. Heads. Joe. Oh, here we go.
Oh, Joe. I went to high school with Joe.
Joe Manganiello.
Yeah.
The Bulls have the 4th pick. Warriors, Bulls, or Hornets. Please don't give the Hornets the 1st pick. Give them the 3rd pick.
Where are the Knicks?
They got 8th, 38th. Hornets,
they got-
yes.
They got the 8th pick.
All right, who has the number 1 pick?
The second pick goes to the Golden
Warriors get the 2 pick.
and that means that the number 1 pick in the 2020 NBA draft goes to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Boom.
All right, I am tweeting on a take.
Carl Anthony Towns is going to get a new friend. And Andrew Wiggins will also get a new friend. And those are all the Minnesota Timberwolves players that I can name. Ricky Rubio is no longer on that team, right?
D'Angelo Russell, my former Nets friend. I miss you,
Angelo,
dude.
I thought he was on the Warriors. How did he get
He
to
got
the
traded.
Timberwolves?
They traded him for Anthony Wiggins or Andrew Wiggins, which is kind
Oh,
of funny.
so Wiggins isn't even on the Timberwolves anymore. So he's not going to get a new friend. Well, no, Andrew Wiggins is going to get a new friend because they have the 2nd pick. They have Klay Thompson, Wiggins, and Curry.
Yeah,
One
but
could,
all those guys were. Curry was hurt most of the year. Klay Thompson was out the whole year.
Thompson and Wiggins, they can alternate between shooting guard, small forward. So our download numbers were extremely similar today as they were the day before, like almost exactly the same. I don't know if we've ever had that before. Fun. Chickadee, all you and I know. Damn, Buddy Brown says. Mr. Brownstone. Damn. Oh, I have Jaws. Fired up.
All right, I just tweeted out. All right, let's finish this off. Charlie G-Men HQ, Chris Mickle. Chris Mickle moves on. Anthony Bordonado, Topher Pete. Topher Pete. Jeff Boyd, George Elmer. Jeff Boyd moves on.
I am so out of it right now. I have meatloaf and scalloped potatoes for dinner. It's 9:00.
All right. Elite Eight. All Things Giants versus Chris Wan to go to the Final Four. Chris Wan moves on to the Final Four. Sorry, All Things
Ooh.
Giants.
Big upset.
Chris Wan was a big supporter. I like that guy. We got Robbie
upset.
Perisco versus Matt with no last name. Matt moves
Robbie
on.
Periscope. Who moves on?
Matt. Matt
Ooh,
moves on to
Matt.
the Final Four to face Chris Wan.
Sorry,
We
Robbie
got-
Periscope.
John Manganiello versus Chris Mickle. Chris Mickle. That one didn't spin a lot, but it did spin. So we got Chris Mickle.
Yeah, huh?
And then Topher Pete versus Jeff Boyd. 2 huge supporters. I mean,
Wow.
2 of our first Patreons. I mean, that makes sense because I literally went in the order that they joined. Topher Pete moves
Ma,
on to the Final
The
Four.
meatloaf. Who? Topher Pete?
Topher Pete. All right, I'm going to retweet it.
Jerry matchup.
I'm going to quote tweet it.
Ma, the meatloaf. I just got back. Chris Mickle, you're in it. You're in it, Chris Mickle. You're in
Chris
the Final
Mickle.
Four.
Chris, we got 2 Chris's. We have 3 Chris's. Chris Wan, Chris Mickle, and Chris Peterson, and Matt with no last name.
All right, we need less. Should we be rooting for no rooting for more Chris's? I just want all of the Patreons to be all of the Chris's in the world. Because we also have Chrissy Schmidt.
Chrissy, but
Which is
that's the Chris.
Well, that's a
if-
four. That's a
Final
form of
four
Chris.
For the T-shirt, for the free T-shirt, the free Patreon T-shirt. So the final four, and I did a bracket style. Check it
Matt
out.
will win. LOL.
We got Chris Wan versus Matt, and Chris Mickle versus Chris Peterson. The three Chris's. All right. Should we do best two out of three for these ones? Make it like series now that we're going.
Yes.
Should we do that?
Yes.
All right.
Even though I'm very hungry and I want to leave.
Matt, you will be tails. Chris Wan, you will be heads. Crispy bacon. Very funny, Mr. Brownstone. All right. Heads or tails, and I will show the screen. Heads. Chris Wan takes game one. Can he close it out? Best 2 out of 3. Matt, can you force a game 3? It's tails. It's tails. Game 3 right here. Coming down to the final to go to the national championship. It's spinning. It's spinning. Tails. Chris won. I'm sorry, man. Matt moves on to the national championship. Congratulations, Matt. Matt, I don't know your last name, and I think you probably want to keep it that way. All right. Best 2 out of 3 between Chris Mickle and Chris Peterson.
Intensity.
You ready, Chris Mickle? Chris Mickle, you will be heads. Chris Peterson, you'll be tails.
Oh, I completely read our subscriber count wrong. We're at 893. We are. No, we're at 893, not 899. I lied.
Heads. Chris Mickle takes game 1. We got both Chris Mickle and Chris Peterson in the chat. Topher Pete is Chris Peterson. I hope I'm allowed to share that. All right. Can Chris Mickle close it out? It has to come down to a game 3. Tails. All right, Justin. You want to bet $10 of Venmo money?
No.
For a game for this?
I don't have Venmo.
Whatever. All right.
The government's going to take my money.
It's so dark I can't even see what it is. I'm not even going to look at it. What is it, Justin? I guess I could see the other side.
Oh, I'm looking at the chat.
It's
I'm not even
heads.
listening to you.
Chris Mickle moves on. All right, Chris Mickle versus Matt.
Oh boy.
All right. So should we do 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5?
2 out of 3.
3 out of 5.
Okay, cool.
Matt, you are heads. Chris Mickle, you are tails. Game 1.
Always bet with your male genitalia part, which is tails.
That's weird.
What'd I say?
I don't know. You said something about male genitalia. Heads.
You
Matt
always
takes
have
game
to
1.
think about a tail and think about how a tail looks similar to.
That's still weird. I don't know.
So
It's
you
just
always
weird.
bet with that side.
Game 2. Heads again. 2-0. Can Chris Mickle have the reverse sweep?
I'm jinxing it.
Can Chris Mickle? All right, here we go.
We're gonna
Or
rip
is
off
it-
3
we got a
tails.
Sweep. Tails. We got ourselves a game 4. Can this be like the Boston Red Sox? Even though I don't like bringing that up. I don't know why I'm writing this down. Like I don't remember it in my head. All right, heads or tails? It went in my lap. You gotta be kidding me. It went in my lap
Doesn't count.
again.
Doesn't count.
Tails. We got ourselves a game 5, people. We got ourselves a game 5.
Always bet with your.
All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna catch it in my hand and flip it on my forehand, my backhand. It's really dark in here.
He can't watch. Chris can't watch. I can't watch.
The answer is Matt with no last names wins the T-shirt. So
Oh no.
Matt is not in the chat. I don't think he is, unless he's just very shy.
That's okay.
But I'll message you on the Patreon, Matt. These will be more interesting when we get to watch football while we're doing it. And I realized that a draft lottery is kind of boring.
And also, I'll hopefully get OBS going so then we can actually share the screen and we can do some random number generator stuff, or we can do something that's more fun and more interactive than Zoom.
I don't know. I thought this was pretty interactive.
Well, I mean, we got, instead of having 6 people in the chat, we'll be live streaming on YouTube, and Twitter simultaneously. So
Nobody likes my NBA draft lottery tweet. That's kind of screwed up.
nobody cares about the NBA.
A lot of people do. At least the Knicks tweeted well. All right, end this damn thing.
Are people losing their minds because they got 8th?
I mean, yeah. What do you think? That's what Knicks fans do.
It's rigged. All right, congratulations to Matthew. I'm sorry, Chris Mickle. Very sorry.
I mean, hey, you got down to the national championship.
Be proud of that. Be proud. All right. Goodbye. Thanks for tuning in.